Black Alpha Network. Home of Black excellence. Power to the people.
Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. What's up, Black family? Foundationals, B1s, certifieds, back at it one more time. We are in the motherfucking building once again. Yes, indeed, y'all. Yes, indeed. Hey, this is the Black Alpha Network. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, bang them notifications, hit that like button. It's highly appreciated on this side. But I hope your year's off to a great start. I hope you're having a great day today. Hope all your family and your loved ones are living good. I hope you're in your best space, and I hope you're getting to the money. Everybody likes to give shots out, but they leave out the money part. Fuck that. I hope you're getting money. I hope you're getting lots of money. Hope you got so much money that you can take care of everybody around you, if need be. But either way, if you're getting money and you're living your best life, then your best life gets even better. So I salute you. I want to see all my people living good with a smile on y'all face and representing, because that's how strong my love is. And I know damn well y'all deserve it. So keep doing your thing. For sure. Today we're going to talk about our team. Team certified. Team certified all the time. All my day ones and all my new riders, you know I always throw out the term certified black society. That is us. I always speak about having a certified mind. That is ours. I always talk about certified energy. That's what we create. And when you put all that together, you got team certified. And brothers and sisters, kings and queens, goddess and gods, that is exactly who we are. Team certified. Every last one of us. Well, you know, except for the trolls and all the kumbayas that like to slide through. But hey, I guess we give their ass that certified thrown out the club, and we give their ass a certified ran off the block. And that's what it is. Every single thing we do, anything we touch, we got that certified element. Because that's the energy you have, and that's the energy you create when your mind is right, when you focus, and when you sharp. And when you about true black empowerment in an authentic, thorough fashion, man, you can't do nothing but win. And that's all we do is win. Ain't nothing new and ain't nothing new about it. You feel me? So everybody's got to understand that, and we got to represent that to the fullest. Because there's this little thing where people like to put badges on their shirt and act like they're the lieutenant and say, I'm the leaders of the communities. I'm the boss today. I'm the mamas of the community. I own the lineage. Nah, fuck that. And anybody talking that type of shit, man, y'all know we see them, we spot them, and we send them on their fucking way. Because they can't come up in here with that negative energy. That negative vibe has to be rejected. And that's what we do all the time to anybody talking that type of bullshit. Because we certified. Certified is standing next to who came with you. Certified is standing next to who rides with you. Certified is holding down your own team. And like I said, team certified, we all about empowerment. Team certified, we're all about advancements by any means necessary, to quote Brother Malcolm, any means necessary to get what we got to get and to get where we're going, and we're going to do it next to other people. And the most beautiful part about all of that is that we do it and we accomplish it just by being ourselves. We ain't got to act like nobody. We don't have to chase anybody. We ain't got to put on no goddamn costumes, and we ain't got to claim that we the mama of the communities. We ain't got to do none of that. We could just stay certified and represent what's ours, and we'll get everything we want. There's nothing better in life than getting everything you want and achieving all your goals just by being you. So many other people got to kiss ass, bow down, bootlick just to get a crumb. All we got to do is stay certified, stay true to ourselves, and we get black empowerment. Y'all know we win. And this is all we got. We got victory on top of victory just by being our goddamn self. So you can't go wrong with this. And the only thing we want to do, man, is just, throw up that black power, throw up that B1, get that goddamn money and keep it moving. That ain't much to ask. That ain't much to ask at all. And if we could do that shit just by standing next to our brothers and sisters, man, that's a good fucking day to me. That's a good day. I'm all for it and I'm all with it. I remember a long time ago, a female I know, she asked me, are you happy with what's going on in the community? I said, am I happy? Shit, I was born for it. And that's the thing about us. We were born for this shit. We was made for this shit. We was crafted for it. Get no better. And that's the difference, and that's what separates us from everybody else. I don't care if you're a coon, I don't care if you're a bootlick or a smut, I don't give a damn if you think you woke, if you half woke, if you diet woke, if you're sorta woke, I don't give a fuck what you on. There are levels to this shit. And once you reach the level of certified, that is extreme confidence, that is extreme consciousness, that is extreme enlightenment. Now, we may not have all the answers, but trust me, when we get in the same room, somebody's gonna have the right one. That's the beauty of it. When you can lean on your brother, you can lean on your sister, and we can build together. You can't build by yourself. You can't build by yourself. You're only going to go as far as your people. And when you get rid of all the suckers who do not need to be here, and you realize that the people who are left standing are the ones just like you, and the people who are left standing are the ones who have the same goals in mind that you have, man, I'm telling you, that's team certifieds only. And that's what we representing, whether they like it or not. Here we come. So now that we done put that in the air, let's talk about some motherfuckers who's off code, because we stick to the certified code. And if you remember before, I talked about how we're the vanguards of the community. Anytime something goes down, people are looking for us. Anytime something goes down, people want to see what our reactions are. We're going to be the ones who push any narrative that advances us. It's clear. Let's cut this shit. Let's get straight to it, y'all. Everybody knows that only people who are capable of advancing this community are people like us, certifieds, B1s, foundational Black Americans. Whatever happens to the plight of Black people on this planet Earth, we will be the ones driving that goddamn bus. I guarantee you that. Ain't no motherfucking disputing, ain't no debate about it. That is cut and dry. We are not going to be leaving it to the coons, to the fucking Democrats. We're not going to be leaving it to the kumbayas, to the tethers, to the motherfucking diaspora. They've all done their role, and it's clear their role has been inadequate. The only people who are going to make this shit go are us. And how do you know this? It's because every single thing that is being said today is a result of what we have said. Every single thing that is being done today is a result of what we've been doing. We push every line. We're on every forefront of every conversation in this country. If it has anything to do with empowerment, guarantee it came from an FBA, a B1, or a certified. And that is the certified code. And we've been sticking to that certified code. And can't nobody change that. When these motherfuckers is throwing everything at us and they got all these little decoys and these little foes and these enemies and these ops that come after us, they only doing that because the certified code is strong. They only doing that because Team Certified got the motherfucking belt. We winning. We champs in this bitch. Look at our fists, man. We got rings on every finger. You feel me? Championship rings. That is all because of us, because we push the front line and we ride the wave. That's what it's all about. I'm talking about the very fact that we're out here communicating, building, we're getting our economic game up, we're getting our education up, we're enlightening ourselves, we're building with each other, we're uplifting. Look what's going on all across the 50 states. We're out here helping people beyond the 50 states. Who's coming from outside this country and helping us? Not a goddamn soul. Not a goddamn soul. We have a global presence right now. Other countries begging us for help. You know what I mean? I tell everybody, we are our ancestors' best dreams and we are the dominant society's worst nightmare simultaneously. Our ancestors are smiling and these motherfuckers is frowning. And we got them like that. And it's this era right here and this our defining moment. And like I said, we're going to hit that shot. 3 seconds left in the game. Who going to take the fucking shot? We are. Who going to bank the shot? We are. Who going to win? We are. Because that's Team Certified. And they can't do nothing but love it. Or hey, shit, you can hate it all the fuck you want. But I'm going to say it like this. Hating on us is going to be a full-time job because it ain't ever going to stop and we going to keep giving you reasons. And you know, the thing that really irritates them the most is the fact that all of their coons are out of business. We done put coons out of business, y'all. They got this fucking, National Action Network, whatever the fuck. I think that's Al Sharpton shit. I think that's what Tamika Cadillac Mallory or Chevy Shabazz. I think that's her little group that she was inspired from. Hey, she was inspired by Al Sharpton. We running around here talking about being inspired by Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and Huey Newton and Bobby Seale, and this motherfucker's talking about she's inspired by Al Sharpton. That's why we don't take her serious neither. But fuck her. Anyway, the National Action Convention 2022, I seen a little thing, man. Eric Adams is there. Ben Crump is there. Some other motherfucker I don't know. Another motherfucker I don't know. Hillary Clinton's there. Clyburn is there. This is the shit I'm talking about. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. That's a joke. Black folks are on Twitter right now clowning that shit. Black folks ain't saying, man, I gotta go get my tickets. I gotta go see this. Hell no. And that's what they're upset about. They're upset that somebody like Jason Black or Professor Black can talk and they can have thousands of black folks motivated. They're upset that Tariq Nasheed can talk and he can have thousands of people motivated. We can sit down and support these brothers and relate to these brothers. We relate to them and we support them because they talk the same talk that we talk. They got the same beliefs that we got. They got the same goals that we got, and they're trying to advance the same community that we're trying to advance. That's FBAs. That's why we fuck with them. This little national convention, man, we can't fuck with that bullshit. These are all sellouts. Hillary Clinton is on the panel, y'all. Come to Miss Hot Sauce. I'm rolling with Hot Sauce. She on the fucking panel. This is what they trying to sell to us in 2022. News flash to the dominant society if you're listening. B1s, do not fuck with your sellouts. Do not fuck with your smuts. Do not fuck with your bootlickers. You better go back in time and go get them damn church folks. You better go back in time and go get them black Democrats, because they're about the only motherfuckers that will support everything you do. This era right here and us on the front line, we don't go for none of that shit. Fuck no. You better take that goddamn money and go buy you some butter biscuits. Better take your motherfucking great grandkids out to eat, motherfucker. You wasting your motherfucking time coming at us with that shit. Fuck no, that ain't no different than that little Selma shit they did. Went down to Selma and it was cold as hell. Kamala Harris, wind blowing her hair all over the fucking place. Almost tripped wearing her heels and shit. Same with this convention. A lot of people gonna be dressed up as empty seats. I guarantee you that shit. They be having conventions, like I said, but motherfuckers can't even walk. Hey, listen, when you gotta be carried the fuck in, when you gotta be carried during the march, go home. Please, just go home. You're making a motherfucking joke out yourself. You're already a motherfucking joke. Don't make yourself even more of a joke. Go home, lay down, have some motherfucking warm milk, some motherfucking tea, take your goddamn sleeping medicine, and leave us the fuck alone. All right, because you're wasting your time and your energy, and you probably ain't got too much time and energy left in your life any goddamn way. Use that shit productive. Go put some frosting on your butter biscuit and just kiss Master's ass all day long. You done made a whole life of kissing Master's ass. Don't stop now. Just get the fuck out of our way. Because here's the kicker. You can do what you do. You can go and have your little convention when nobody shows up. You can go to Selma and trip over your fucking heels and nobody shows up. You can go have your civil rights reenactment. No one shows up. Obama's speech. No one shows up. You can do all of that. But you're doing it to motherfuckers who don't even know who you are. The average black person out here couldn't pick y'all out in the fucking lineup. And those who can pick you out in the lineup, we're gonna immediately start laughing at you. Because you're a motherfucking joke. And that's where they are right now, and this is how far they've fallen. Why? It's because Team Certified, the certified code, has removed all of them. If nature don't remove your ass, we will. But when nature and certified blacks remove your ass, then you're really gone. And that's where they are right now. They're a mockery, they're a joke, and motherfuckers ain't dealing with them and accepting them. So, I mean, at the end of the day, all this shit really has done is provide us comedy. It gave us a good laugh. What they say? To them motherfuckers, this was the greatest coon day of their life. For us, it was just a Tuesday. We was rolling. The ball's in our court. We're the ones winning right now. We're the ones setting all the precedents, and it ain't hard to tell. They can try, they can, make excuses. They can try to believe that they got something going. No, the fuck they don't. This is our time right now. We're the ones in control. We got the baton. And I've been waiting for this era to come, and this era's here, and we will not at all let this shit go by without getting what we need. What we need is tangibles, resources, reparations, check cutting. As a matter of fact, remember I was just talking about having an advocacy group for our own people so we can get real things pushed instead of having these national coon convention motherfuckers trying to push our narrative. That's why you're starting to see this stuff. We start having conventions, they want to have conventions. You know what I'm saying? We start going out here pushing the line, now they want to push the coon line. This is what they do. They follow suit. They see everything we do and then they try to duplicate it. They say, oh, certifieds is thinking that. Well, let me try to act like them. Oh, FBAs are saying that. Well, let me try to act like them. They don't come up with their own narratives. They don't come up with their own talking points. They sit back, observe, watch what we say, and then they try to take what we do and spin it in the coon version. That's all they do. That's all they do. They can't come up with their new terms because they know, one, we're not listening. Two, they're not creative enough. And three, they asses can't even walk no more. So if you can't walk no more, you can go ahead and kiss coming up with a new idea. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Earth and time done passing motherfuckers up so much, we can't even see them in the rear view no more. Only thing they have left is to try to hijack what we say. They're trying to hijack the reparations movement. Like we were talking about, Sheila Jackson trying to hijack the movement. Al Sharpton trying to hijack the movement. Anytime you see a coon convention, guarantee you that is nothing more than an FBA, Foundational Black American B1 Certified Black Society ripoff. That's it. It don't matter. Anytime we come up with something, we put out an FBA flag, now they want to make an FBA flag. They're like the rapper who can't come up with his own song, so he tries to bite off the last rapper that he heard on the radio. That's why every rapper today sound alike. They can't come up with their own shit, so they try to eat off the last person. But black folks are ignoring it, denying it, and a lot of us don't even know what the fuck it is. So that's Selma, we didn't know nothing to fuck about, didn't care. That's the Ukraine, who gives a flying fuck. That's the National Coon Convention, really don't give a fuck. And then let's move on to this Supreme Court Justice lady. Black folks really didn't give a fuck. They thought that was gonna be a movement, y'all. You know damn well they put all their money on that shit. They was like, man, we're gonna blind these black folks for another 10 years off of this shit. They thought that was gonna secure them every vote in the midterms in the 2024 election. They swore it. They put every fucking chip on the table. Cause you know damn well they would rather just go get a W from the dominant society. That's what they would prefer. But they know they need that black vote, and certifies we ain't fucking with them no more. So they got to go trot this lady out. The very fact they had to trot this lady out as an attempt to get our vote let you know we got them scared. We got them shook. They changing their ways. Hey, they hurt. They wobbling. They wobbling. They feet is all fucked up. Can't stand straight. They stumbling. Mike Tyson hit them. They shook. They wouldn't have to do this if it wasn't for us. Oh yeah, this is just a response to us being on code. We're on code, so they gotta go deeper into that trick bag. But here's the best part about it, y'all. They used to be able to just close their eyes and just reach into that bag and just pull out anything. Now they gotta stick their whole motherfucking arm in the bag. They gotta go get a fucking fishing hook and reel shit out of it. There ain't no more tricks. It's empty. That trick bag is empty as fuck. They all at the bottom of the bag, scratching the surface, looking around, can't pull out nothing. Their trick bag is over with. There's nothing else. I mean, they done pulled out every fucking trick. What trick they gonna pull out next? They done pulled out the old tricks. They done came up with new tricks. They done took the new tricks and recycled them, took the old tricks and recycled them. And we just been taking them shits and just throwing them right the fuck back. What they gonna do now? What happens when the dominant society has no more tricks? What happens when the dominant society done recycle shit so many more times? What happens when the motherfuckers that you used to be able to exploit and the coons that you used to be able to push that shit on, what happens when they're not a factor anymore? When they don't have a voice anymore, when ain't nobody listening to their ass no more, when they can't walk no more, when they went home and took their old coon nap, what they got now? What the fuck they got now? Nothing. Only thing they got, the term first black. They pull out the term first black and we saying black first. Hey, we done flipped it on them. They still out here saying the first black this and the first black that. That's all they have is the term first black, and that shit don't work no more. Because black folks was not even paying nowhere close to attention to that bullshit hearing they had. Nobody gave a fuck. And during that hearing, she embarrassed herself any fucking way. You had people from all walks of life saying, what the fuck is she talking about? She was stumbling over questions. She was getting embarrassed. She was coon-splaining. She didn't know what the fuck to do. Nothing. And black folks had been calling her out a long time ago, so we done. Like, that hearing wasn't nothing. They thought that was going to be another landmark moment. And what happened? I seen Sheila Jackson, Ben Crump, all the usual coon suspects. They were saying that same shit. This is a watershed moment. How many watershed moments are there, right? How many landmark moments are there? They're still trying to hit us with that emotional we've arrived shit. Black folks took that shit, threw it way the fuck back. Get the fuck out of here with that. And they're embarrassed. I'm telling you, they are embarrassed. They really thought they was gonna pump this lady up like she was Coretta Scott King, like she was Betty Shabazz, and then nobody fuck with that. Black folks were talking about everything except for that hearing. Motherfuckers was falling asleep. And to be honest with y'all, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm plugged in. I'm plugged the fuck in. I know what's going on. I got my thumb on the pulse of the community. But y'all notice I ain't even said her name because I don't even know her fucking name. I know it's something Brown or something like that. I don't know. I don't know her motherfucking name. I'm just being 100 with you. It's K something Brown. Ken Yada or Ken something or whatever the fuck. Coon Yada. I don't fucking know her name. I'm just being honest with you. And this lets you know even further. That was a big nothing. A big ass zero. I don't even know her fucking name. No matter how many times they try to recite it, put it down, I don't know. She's somebody. You know what I'm saying? I know she got a Zaddy. I know that goddamn much. Maybe her name is Zaddy Brown. You know? Coon Brown. You know what I'm saying? Bootlick Brown. I don't know. One of them. Something has to be her name. Who knows? But I don't know. And probably don't know because I don't give a fuck. Because we understand she's just another black face in a high place. And every black face in a high place is just another puppet with a hand up their back. Barack Obama, a puppet with a hand up his back. Probably liked it. Kamala Harris, a puppet with a hand up her back. Probably liked it. If it was Zaddy's. This chick, another puppet, hand up her back. We all know the game. And this is what I'm talking about. That shit is so motherfucking recycled, it's just tiresome. Black folks don't want to hear it no more. They got to come up with some new motherfucking tricks. And they're not creative to come up with new tricks because it's been so easy for them. And this is what happens when Team Certified has replaced all the old black folks. Because we knew how it went down. The dominant society would give the coons the orders, the coons would come, and they would put that shit off on us. But what happens when the coons ain't active no more? They not active, we active. We out here for real. We putting down the groundwork, we out here in the trenches. The real black agenda is pushed forth by the real black grassroots. This may be the first time, honestly, in foundational black American history where the grassroots has replaced the mainstream. It was typical that the mainstream coons, they would get mainstream exposure through mainstream propaganda and mainstream job opportunities. They would always be on the main networks and everything. Now they got the news networks, the propaganda and everything, and that shit still ain't working. And you got black folks right now, the new black media, I'm included, and a lot of other brothers out here. I salute all y'all. Make sure you subscribe to them as well. We're out here outdoing motherfuckers who make millions of dollars who are on mainstream television. Ain't that something? Matter of fact, you name me one fucking place where a grassroots movement is outdoing a mainstream movement on that level. It ain't happening in these other communities. Fuck no, it ain't happening. You don't see no other community where the grassroots is outdoing the mainstream. The mainstream has access to millions of dollars. Fuck that, billions of dollars. They have access to being in your home every night on national syndicated television, daytime, primetime, episodic, reruns, commercials, satellites. They got the highest budgets and they work for companies that are literally traded on the stock exchange, and they still getting their ass beat by the new media. God damn. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what you call a victory. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what you call the certified code. That's what you call team certified. And I say this all the time right here on the Black Alpha Network. Subscribe to the channel. I say it all the time. We gonna turn up, we gonna put in work, and we gonna have some fun too. Yeah, we gonna have some real fun. So enjoy every second of making these motherfuckers look like fools. Enjoy every second of running these motherfuckers off the block, and enjoy every second of putting out that certified energy, because it's all about us. And we knew it a long time ago that the only thing that was stopping us from getting where we were going were the bootlick class. It was the boulets, it was the sellouts, all the motherfucking names. Y'all know who they are. We know the usual suspects. We knew only thing that was blockading us from going where we wanted, we had to remove them out the way. And a lot of us waited years. Older folks, they waited 50, 60 years. Younger folks, they waited 20, 30 years. Younger folks may have waited 10, 15 years. I don't give a fuck. Either way, we waited. And if you wait long enough, good things will happen. So eventually, one person got on code. One person turned to 100, 100 to 1,000, 1,000 to a mill turned into the whole motherfucking team. And now what? We embarrassing them. We ran them off the block. We can't even see them no more. They scared to show their faces, and all we doing over here is laughing at them. That's what happens when you stick to it, and that's what happens when you stick to a certified code. The code is the answer to everything. Everything. I don't give a fuck what plan you have. I don't care what your specialty is. It could be education, economics, law enforcement, strategy. No matter what you do, it has to start with a code. The code is the foundation to everything. We say foundational Black Americans in terms of being the foundation that built this country, and we also abide by the code that is the foundation to everything we do. All of our thoughts and our practices all start with a code. The code is the groundwork. The code is the blueprint. The code is what gives motion to everyone. If you do not have a code, you're done. You'll be gone in a week. I was saying that the other day on the Twitter space. I said, if you ain't got a code, you're done. You're done. But once you get a code, man, you'd be surprised all the magical motherfucking things that can happen. We'll be out here doing shit that they never fathomed if you stick to a code. We'll be having victories we never thought of if you stick to a code. You got to think about the ancestors, man, and you got to really go there and get some real light to it. Imagine all the Black folks back in the day that knew we needed a code. They just didn't live long enough to see it happen. Not like it is now. We got to give it up to them. Blessings up. A lot of them started the foundation of having a code and talking about it, but they may not have seen it get to where it is now. They were surrounded by coons and sellouts. You feel me? And they didn't get to see where we are today. And I guarantee they proud, and we stand on the shoulder of our ancestors. That's why I continuously say there is no better time ever than right now to be a foundational Black American. Never. I mean, you can feel it. It's just in the air. It's the energy. It's radiating amongst all of us. We talk about being on the same wavelength. God damn. Everybody can see it. If you got anything that you want to smile about or be happy about, be happy that the code is in full effect. B1s are in full effect. Foundational Black Americans are making this shit go. This is the thing. There ain't no reason you should be walking with your motherfucking head down. Not in this era. Not in this era. Fuck no. You need to have your chin up, chest out, head to the motherfucking sky right now, because there's too many strong brothers and sisters, kings and queens, goddess and gods. They are all in effect. Full swing. And anytime that ever happens in the history of this earth, shit gets done, shit gets changed. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are rearranging the whole fucking system. Remember, anytime the dominant society has to lie to you, you got them shook. Anytime the dominant society's got to come up with new tricks, you got them shook. Anytime the dominant society has to get desperate, you got them shook. And they only get desperate if you change in the game. Remember, your oppressor's behavior don't change unless yours does. You feel me? So the fact that the Black community is in an era now where we're running shit, it's over. They never wanted the grassroots to be the motherfuckers leading the charge. That is just what they did not want. They did not want that. They knew if the grassroots ever got to the point where we were in command, shit would flip. They knew that shit, and they spent years, they spent money by the billions trying to keep the coons in charge. And we have ran the coons off the goddamn block. You don't even see their fur no more. They gone. And the Black grassroots are doing everything. It's our time. And the world knows it. Why you think there's been this influx of everybody coming at us all at once? Back in the old days, they would just take turns because the dominant society was very, very comfortable and very, very lazy. Very lazy. I mean, who wouldn't be when you got the Jesse Jacksons and the Al Sharptons? They had everything they wanted. They had the money in the pocket of the coons. The coons were selling us out left and right. They had a good sellout system working. They know they could go to the black church. They know they could go to the chitlin circuit. They know they can give motherfuckers fish fry. They could do anything they wanted to do. They had everything working properly. And we done came and threw a wrench in that motherfucking system. That shit is all malfunctioning and shit. Wires crossed, system motherfucking meltdown, code red, the goddamn fire system is coming on, sprinklers, motherfuckers is running out the building because them certifieds done showed up. And we are in charge right now, and this shit got everybody fucked. They don't understand why they putting out billions of dollars and they ain't getting them returns. You feel me? Oh, trust me, a lot of coons done got called to that principal's office. Oh yeah, why you think they keep getting that backlash? You know what I'm saying? Why you think people like Roland Martin and them are going from television to the internet? Why you think people like Joey Reid are insignificant? Her ratings are in the basement. That Bomani guy, ratings in the basement. Everything that they're doing, they're pumping out the money. Trust me, they ain't stopped spending the money. It's just the money ain't giving them the returns that they thought. And their anxiety is growing higher and higher. They're getting more and more desperate. They're getting more and more motherfucking shook and scared. Trust me, it's all going to come to a head this summer and the next election. This summer and this next election are going to be completely significant in the path for the future. Oh yeah, expect it all. Expect it. They're going to throw everything they got. This is a last desperate attempt. When the motherfucker's desperate, they do crazy things. And the dominant society is very desperate. The people that they did not want to run shit are running shit. The people they did not want to stand up are standing up. The people they did not want to be proud and have a little motherfucking conceitedness to them are very motherfucking conceited. And I tell people all the time, I told a young person the other day, being conceited goes a long way. It goes a long way. Sometimes you need to be conceited because motherfuckers want to hate on you and bring you down. There's nothing better than confidence, baby. Nothing better. What Jada Kidd say? I ain't cocky, I'm confident. So when you tell me I'm the best, it's a compliment. Well, goddamn it, we the best. Straight up. And that's the game that we on, and they know this. They know this. This is why they're bringing out the Supreme Court Justice, whatever fuck her name is. They're bringing out all the people. The Barack Obama quotes don't work. Imagine sitting there for 400 years and every single thing you said worked. And then all of a sudden on the 400th year and the first day, these certifieds showed up and none of your games work anymore. That's a motherfucking adjustment they ain't really trying to make. Oh, no. They gonna grab that phone. They gonna call them tethers. They gonna get all them black British actors and shit over here. They gonna get all them minority groups, the coalitions. They gonna get all of them on the phone and they all gonna be plotting and planning and scheming to come against us. But here's the problem they got again, is that we're expecting all this shit. This conversation I'm having right now about us being on certified code and us seeing what they're gonna pull next, black folks never had these conversations. Black folks was always getting blindsided. I didn't know this was gonna happen. When? I didn't see it. They never saw past tomorrow. They never saw past today. They were always thinking about right now, me. They didn't think about the future generations. They didn't think about the next move. They was playing checkers. We playing chess now. We thinking 20 motherfucking moves ahead. Back in the old days, they weren't thinking about nothing other than eating some goddamn collard greens tonight. That's it. Eating collard greens and doing what master told them. Now that the black grassroots team certified is in the building, we thinking about moves that they ain't even made yet. That's what's really got them scared. So bring the motherfucking tethers on, bring them. Bring all the motherfucking coalitions, bring them, come on. And they all gonna go on what I call the G-check list. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. I say it all the time right here on the Black Alpha Network. Subscribe to the channel, we working, we building, ain't nobody like us. Make sure you bang that notification as well. The G-check list. And we done whip that goddamn list out and we going down that bitch one by one. Name after name after name. Don't it feel like we've been on that? For real, y'all. Ain't we been just going down the list and checking everybody? It seemed like every week, every month, there's a new group that we getting in their ass. Every fucking week it seemed like that. I mean, it was the Democrats, the Republicans, the tethers, the diaspora, the coalitions, the fake allies. Every month we've been checking a new motherfucker. This never existed. Black folks will be in a fake relationship, getting racially catfished for years and not say shit. Every week we saying, nope, who the fuck is you? Ran off the block. Nope, who the fuck is you? Tossed out the fucking club. Anybody who's been on that bullshit has been getting what we say, race regulated. And all my race regulators out there been mounting the fuck up and putting in that work. So nobody's safe. So they can come up with any plan they got. We got a plan too. It's called regulate. And when you regulate, everything falls into place. Sometimes when you regulate, motherfuckers remove themselves. And that's what happened. A lot of people seeing us and they just going in the other direction because they don't want none of that smoke. None of it at all. So we know fake allies when we see them. And y'all been noticing, they've been running folks clean out of our spaces. Every space that I drop into, and even out here in the streets, black folks is recognizing the decoys. Oh yeah, Judas and the Black Messiah, that's gone. Fuck no. Once again, it's something else that we're aware of now. We're aware of fake allies and we know how to handle them. We're aware of these decoys, we know how to handle them. We pulling paperwork. And if your paperwork is dirty, your ass is getting tossed. And that's the shit I love the most. No more infiltrating. I seen a brother not too long ago. He was doing that everybody come in, kumbaya shit. And we made it clear. Oh yeah, right on the Black Alpha space. I was like, we ain't doing that shit. Me and my man's Rich, we nullified all that shit. We was like, nah, we ain't doing that. Everybody's going to get vetted. One of my mottos is if you do not want to get vetted, that means your ass is a part of the problem or you don't know how deep the problem is, and both of them answers are bad. So no, everybody's getting vetted. If your paperwork is trash, that shit's getting pulled out. You feel me? Everybody's going to be subjected to it if you come at us funny. If you come in some real shit and you showing real premiums and like you really put it down, nothing to be seen. But if you come side eye, you come funny style, you do some eyebrow raising shit, paperwork getting snatched. And once your paperwork gets snatched, there's no coming back from it. No way. So we're aware of these things. We're aware of all the decoys and all the Judases. We're not making the mistakes of the past. We used to always see the past and watch them and then still make the same mistakes. That's the difference between this certified B1 era. The B1 era does not make the same mistakes. And I've said this before and I'm gonna say it again. There's been 5 eras of foundational Black Americans. That's the indigenous era, that's slavery, Reconstruction, the civil rights era, and what we live now, I call the B1 era. You feel me? And the B1 era is operated by Team Certified. And we stay to the certified code and we represent foundational Black Americans. Like I said, FBA, B1, and Certified Black Society, that is a dangerous combination. That is a dangerous trio. A lot of motherfuckers waking up at night in cold sweats and they gonna stay on that. So we've been seeing all of that and we've been calling it out. So no more of that. So that's the thing. The G-check list, the I see your ass list, that you can't come around here, that you getting your paperwork snatched list is in full swing, full effect, full stride. And we doing it, baby. As a matter of fact, did y'all see Cory Booker? Did y'all see that shit? Did you see that pathetic ass, fake, weak fucking speech he gave or he was trying to give? These folks are to the point where they gotta conjure up some type of blackness. You know what I'm saying? They're so fucking weak, they're so desperate that they gotta try to make it look like they're doing some black power. Everything they try to do is a watershed moment and some type of turning point in history, and they're always trying to give these fake speeches and shit. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's even being moved. He's sitting there talking to that lady and she's looking at him like, what the fuck is he talking about? He's in there saying, we came today and you're black and I'm here and we're there. And everybody in the whole motherfucking room is looking at him like, what the fuck? The motherfuckers on TV looking at him like, shut the fuck up. This guy is the clown. He is the biggest sucker in politics. And there's some big ass suckers in politics and he take the cake. He was sitting there reading off a fucking book. He had Zaddy's hand up his back like a fucking puppet, as usual, because that's all they do. They all give their fake version of Martin Luther King's speech because they think that they're going to try to make a defining moment for black folks. But in reality, all the defining moments are coming from us, not them. So they try to do what they do best. Try to be fake as fuck, try to copy us and run with our shit. Listen to him.
Hidden figures who didn't even get their play until some Hollywood movie finally talked about them and how they were critical for us defying gravity. All of these people loved America. And so you faced insults here that were shocking to me. Well, actually not shocking. But you are here because of that kind of love. And nobody's taken this away from me. So you got 5 more folk to go through. 5 more of us. And then you can sit back and let us have all the debates. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a well-charted Senate floor because it's not going to stop. But don't worry, my sister. Don't worry. God has got you. And how do I know that? Because you're here.
Ah, shit. All they do is provide comedy. And you don't never see them have this type of energy when it comes to reparations. Things that the black grassroots Team Certified are talking about, they don't have that same energy. He's got more energy for this than ever with reparations. Reparations, he's reading off a fucking notepad, just making up shit, and he's got all this energy for that. So when we're out here kicking real grassroots black agenda, they're talking about shit like the Crown Act. What's that, Cori Bush or whatever the fuck her name is? Listen to this shit.
Time to do yesterday was schedule a floor vote to pass the Crown Act banning discrimination against black hairstyles.
Madam Speaker, St. Louis and I rise today in support of the Crown Act. As a black woman who loves my braids, I know what it's like to feel isolated because of how I wear my hair. This is the last time we say no more to black people being demeaned and discriminated against for the same hairstyles that corporations profit from. No more to black people being made to feel like we have to cut our locks just to get a job. This is the last time we say no more to black people being made to feel like we have to straighten our hair to be deemed professional. No more to black children being suspended from school because their hair doesn't align with their school's dress code. This is actually a thing, and we are American, and we stand up and we say no more for the last time. We are American. Black hair is not to be policed. I commend my colleagues for their work on the Crown Act, and I urge my colleagues to support it. Thank you, and I yield back.
Free at last.
Listen to her doing that fake black power speech. While the real black folks, we're out here talking about reparations, tangibles, and money. They're talking about hair, zaddies, and hip-hop history month. Shit, can't make it up. A new low for them, and that's saying something. That's why they all removed out the way, and that's why they got to do all that clown shit. So while they over there getting laughed at, while they over there making fools out themselves, and we clowning them, and we roasting them, money's on our side, not theirs. And speaking of her, did you see her rambling? Did you hear it? Listen to what she said.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition? No,
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
Not in
Okay.
this context.
So you
I'm not a
believe the meaning
biologist.
She couldn't answer that question. They didn't even really talk about her case against Lockheed Martin, where she was fronting and she went against black people. Listen to this, matter of fact. Listen how she couldn't answer a question about race.
I agree with you. America's a remarkable country. Do you think the federal judicial system is systemically racist?
Thank you for that question. I am aware of social science research.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I'm aware of social science research,
Yes, ma'am.
in particular in my former area of expertise, which is in sentencing, that relates to ways in which policy choices about various aspects of the system can have demographic disparate effects. The most obvious one is one that this body has worked on very hard and much appreciated, the 100-to-1 crack powder disparity. As a judge, I am not looking at systemic effects. I'm not thinking about or focusing on or forming opinions about the research or the or circumstances in the abstract like that.
When it came to Lockheed Martin, black folks were talking discrimination. She didn't say shit. She went with the dominant society. So we see who she works for in her personal life and her professional life. We see where her mind is and where her actions are. And they can run around and try to portray her as some type of civil rights activist. No, the B1 era does not go for that. Team Certified ain't having that. And that's the thing. Team Certified just ain't having that shit. You know when your mama, your grandmama, your daddy, your uncle say, I ain't having that shit? Black folks ain't having that shit. So all the coons, good luck. We ain't having it. Fuck no. The bootlickers, we ain't having it. No. If you think you're going to penetrate our space with that bullshit and try to convince us and shame us, all that trying to get us to not love ourselves, we've been rejecting that. They used to be able to shame black folks. And we say we love each other. They say, why do you love each other? That's racist to love yourself. And then they'll let everybody else love themselves, right? They'll go dance everybody else's dance and sing everyone else's tune. As soon as we start representing that shit, this is why you gotta do that. I remember back in the time where you couldn't even say that you loved your own. I'm all about my sisters. I'm all about my goddesses. I'm all about my queens. That's it. My life every single day is about black women. That's who I rock with. That's what I stand on. You understand? And you could never say nothing about loving a black woman. These motherfuckers come out here and say, I love Miss Hernandez. She's strong. She's powerful. She's a beautiful woman. And everybody say, oh, how sweet that is. Motherfucker come and say, I love Becky. I love Karen. She's so goddamn tiny, little, and small. She's my superwoman. Everybody love that bullshit. But soon as I said I love my black woman, it's, why you gotta be like that? You love who you love. That's racist to love your own kind. No, it's cool not to. So I ride for my queens every day and twice on Sundays. Guarantee it. So anybody out here trying to pump a gender war, that's some more shit certifieds ain't going for. They can have that back and forth all they want to. If you a brother and you got a problem with a sister, fuck you. And if you a sister and you got a problem with a brother, fuck you. Y'all both the same to me, gender bums. And we ain't having that. So this the line we on. We cleaning house. We represent everything that's thorough. We getting rid of anything that's not. We staying super certified and official. And that's that work that they don't want. And that's that work they cannot handle. Yes, indeed, baby. By the way, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you see we building. Every single day, we getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And that's the movement. That's the game that we on. So FBAs, B1s, stay with it, stay on it, stay focused, and guarantee your brother and sister next to you gonna hold you down. Guarantee the community's gonna hold you down. And we got race receipts, baby. As a matter of fact, we done graduated from race receipts. We giving these motherfuckers spoilers. And they gotta accept it and gotta love it. I know I do, baby. All day. Yes, indeed. And that's it. B1. B1 24/7. That's what it is. And that's how it has to be, and you'll never lose. No days off, no breaks. Gotta stay B1. Because if they gonna be supremacists 24/7, then we gotta be B1. If they gonna be anti-black racists 24/7, then we need to be B1. If they gonna be bootlicks, coons, tethers 24/7, then we got to be B1 24/7. And that's what it is. Shit, they asked me, what's your policy? I said, my policy is B1. That's what it is. Take that shit to Washington, D.C. and put it on the table. Shit. I got B1 policies for B1 people, and we live in a B1 life. Certified black society all across the board. And that's very important that we have B1 policies, because they always want to put us in a policy that's anti-B1. Something that helps everybody else but doesn't help ourselves. We got to be stern, straight down the middle, and focused. And that's what we all are. And we're a good representation of what it has to be like and what it should look like. All of us, everyone. We lead by example and we show the world. When you're B1 and you stand on that, can't nothing fuck with you and nothing can change. Nothing. Look what's going on right now in Mason, Tennessee. In Mason, Tennessee right now, they're literally, I'm W and I say soing a whole fucking town. Not a person, not a case, not a race soldier. I'm talking about a whole fucking town. They're pulling the I'm W and I say so. And what's going on? The only people combating that are other B1s. The news ain't said shit. Politicians ain't said shit. The Coon Caucus, all these fake black activists ain't said shit. The same people who run around right now and are trying to celebrate that new first black Supreme Court justice about black people literally being robbed. I seen a brother on Twitter the other day. He said, man, how is this even legal? And I said, I'll tell you why it's legal. Because in America, if you're a W, everything's legal. And in America, if you black, they'll make everything illegal. It's all according to how they play it. And how do we counter that? We stay certified, we stay FBA, and we stay B1 24/7. That's how you counter it. You got to match fire for fire, talent for talent, skill for skill. And ladies and gentlemen, we got the skills to pay the bills. And speaking of Mason, Tennessee, I got to give a shout out to everybody doing work on the ground. We are really, really doing work on the ground. That grassroots movement that I'm talking about, you really see it transitioning into action, not just slogans. Slogans, yeah, that's cool to a degree. But at the end of the day, when you take your slogans and you transition that to action, you're great. Everything has to be transitioned to action. You can have the best idea, it's got to be transitioned into action. You can have the best thought, it's got to be transitioned into action. You can have the best strategy, it has to be transitioned into action. And this is really the action era. This is being active, and we are activated. We're really out here getting it. We're taking care of each other. You know what I mean? Because we want to. It's a different game, man. You know, we know right now. We know ain't nobody gonna help us. That's another difference between then and now. Back in the day, they thought motherfuckers was gonna come up and help us all the time. Motherfuckers really thought Santa Claus was gonna come down the chimney and give your black ass some presents. Fuck no. We know all day, if you want to go get presents for your kids, you gotta go buy them. You know what I'm saying? Quit waiting for a motherfucker to come swing down and scoop you up and help you. That savior shit is over. That's a then issue, and now we don't ride like that. We understand we have to take care of ourselves. These politicians ain't gonna do nothing but give us the runaround. The dominant society ain't gonna do nothing but give us the runaround. These other groups are gonna do nothing but leech off of us, to mooch off of us. We know now for sure. It ain't a thought, it ain't a guess, it ain't a kinda, it ain't a sorta. We know right now we are all we got, and we know we are the only ones who are gonna hold each other down. It's without a shadow of a doubt in our mind that we're going to be the only ones who take care of each other. And this Mason, Tennessee situation exactly exemplifies that. You can see how Team Certified are galvanizing around each other and helping each other out and assisting each other, because nobody else is going to do it. Every other community has the luxury of assistance. Somebody is always willing to help another group out. They have the luxury of assistance from this country, assistance from their home countries. They have assistance from other groups. Everybody else will rally around themselves and uplift each other, except for us. We sit here all the time and talk about all the reparations and the dollars that are given to other groups and how we get zero. Go look at federal funding and go look at the amount that is spent on other groups and the amount that is spent on us. You ain't got to look far. It's all on record. As a matter of fact, this is my quote right here, Black Alpha. We have spent more money on GoFundMe pages for each other than the federal government has spent money on tangibles for us. Yeah, I said it. Damn right. I said it. We all we got. We all we got, and we come ready. We ready for it. We ready for it, ladies and gentlemen. I said that shit, and I say that with passion, because that's the realest shit ever. You want to talk about black excellence? You want to talk about being on code? You want to talk about being certified? That's certified. All the brothers and sisters right now that I see galvanizing in Mason, Tennessee, saying that shit ain't gonna go down like that. That's real talk. That's putting your money where your motherfucking mouth is. That's getting off the fucking computer and going to work. And it's happening all across the nation, not just Mason, Tennessee. So I do not want to sell it short. We are out here really taking care of each other, y'all. We really doing it. We really stand on code, certified. This shit is different. This is not then, this is now. This ain't who we were, this is who we are. And we are all living it. This ain't no fucking documentary. This ain't no go back in time. This ain't no hoping. We're not sitting here watching the civil rights era and trying to live vicariously through the past. This is us. We're living in our own B1 era. Much love to the past, but fuck that. This is us today. You feel me? And so we take care of each other, we lock in arms, and we standing strong. And that's what I like to see. So I salute every single person out there assisting another black person and doing it in a real, genuine, sincere fashion. I support that. And all my black folks on the ground doing the real activism. That's what it's all about, genuine activism. I consider myself an activist. I consider y'all activists. I don't care what it is. It doesn't have to be great. Everybody ain't got to be the lieutenant or the colonel in the movement. But if everybody gives a little, we all give a lot. You understand? Each one teach one. So never feel like you're doing less. As long as you are out here putting in work, you good. I don't give a damn if you taking little black kids and you walking them across the street because race soldiers is out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're taking some young black folks to the side and teaching them how to love themselves. That's activism. I don't care if you're taking the last $25 you got and putting it into somebody's GoFundMe account. That's activism. That's real. That's holding each other down. You feel me? Because a lot of motherfuckers ain't doing that. Matter of fact, that is more than any of these fucking politicians are doing. You got these politicians right here banking millions of fucking dollars, wearing suits, all tied up with buttons and shit, walking around here trying to mislead us, trying to deceive us. That ain't real activism. I know black folks right now who work 9 to 5s, pushing carts at fucking Walmart, who are bigger black activists than any of them motherfuckers in Washington, D.C. I can take you down the street right now to an old black woman in my neighborhood that's done more for the black community than Barack Obama ever did. I ain't lying. Kamala Harris, Clarence Thomas, any of them motherfuckers you see on TV. I'm talking about on a real personal level, putting in real personal work. That's who I stand with, that's who I stand for, and that's the people we seeing right now in Mason, Tennessee, and all across this country. You'd be surprised how many black folks is putting in work. How many? You ain't got to be the motherfucker on Twitter with 1 billion followers. You ain't got to have your own YouTube channel. You ain't got to be making movies. You ain't got to be out here doing nothing on that level. If you get up every day and you connect with your brothers and sisters and you assist them, that's you playing your role in the empowerment of our people, and you will get a Black Alpha Network salute every single time. And let me tell you something. A salute from another certified, that means more than any slogan. That means more than any symbol, any gesture, or any con game that they'll ever try to feed us. And for that, ladies and gentlemen, one love, and this is Team Certified. Bet that. So this is what we on, man, and this is the line we're going to keep on pushing. We're going to stay strong. We're going to stay unified, galvanized, mobilized, and motivated. And when we on that page, man, everything else is suitable. There's nothing we can't achieve when we stand together, and we prove that. I told you, man, we're the only community that is a walking miracle. You know what I mean? Beat all odds. All odds. They used to talk about the rose that grew from concrete. I say we a whole fucking rose garden that grew from concrete. Busted the fucking concrete wide open. You know what I'm saying? We're the people who aren't even supposed to be here. Trust me, they wanted to get rid of us 500 motherfucking years ago. The diaspora wanted to get rid of us. The diaspora wants to get rid of us today. The dominant society wants to get rid of us. The dominant society wants to get rid of us today. And all these goddamn moochers out here, they want to get rid of us. But guess what? Not only are we here, we the kings of the motherfucking hill. And we do it with style. That's why they all walk like us, talk like us, act like us, but they can never beat us. They know that, we know that, the whole world know it, man. You feel me? Team Certified is undefeated. Undefeated, you know what I'm saying? We 500 years and 1526 to right now, ain't took no motherfucking losses. None. Just stepped over them. And anything or anyone who has contributed, who isn't here today, our ancestors, like I said, we stand on the shoulders of them, and all their sacrifice did was make us stronger. So no, there's no losses involved. No. We may have had some hardships. We got up, wiped the fuck off, and kept moving with that step. And that step is highly duplicated, but never replicated. Certified all the time. But all right, family, I'm gonna end on that high note. I'm gonna leave y'all with that strong energy, certified. I'm gonna leave y'all with that good vibe, certified. And I'm gonna leave you with that good wave, certified. Because we are Team Certified. I am the Black Alpha Network. You are all the Black Alpha Network. We are all the Black Alpha Network. And we all network and we all shine. All for one, one for all. And if they don't like the family, fuck them all. Be one. All right, fam. Y'all stay good. Y'all stay healthy. Stay focused. I'm rooting for you. No matter what it is, man. Make sure you make the best out of every single day. That's Black Power to the last hour. Y'all do that. I'm going to do the same thing. But we going to reconvene and keep giving them that motherfucking work. Official. I appreciate the inspiration because y'all inspire me every time we talk. Every single time. Subscribe to the channel. Black Alpha Network. Black is beautiful and beautiful is black. Peace and love.